Honey, time to get to the story at hand, honey. If y'all ain't seen the lives, if y'all don't know, honey, famous TikToker Raeshonda Lias Lockhart. Honey, yes, you're probably familiar with her from Say Yes to the Dress. Yes, black entrepreneur, fempreneur. Honey, yes, queer woman, proud queer woman of color, black woman. Honey, I told y'all about her before. I had been told y'all to go follow Raeshonda. Y'all gonna learn over here on YouTube. The old people where I'm from, you know I'm from the country. The old people where I'm from say that my mouth is like a prayer book. I still don't know what the hell that means, but they still saying that when they watch my videos. So I'm sharing it with y'all, maybe some of y'all country too, and y'all can understand. Y'all gonna figure out that my mouth is like a prayer book. Honey, find out what happened with Raeshonda and her wife, honey, Lashondra, honey.
Yeah, there's no more room. So, are y'all ready though? No, we're not going to counseling, honey. No. Right. We're past that. We're starting at the top. Okay? We're starting at the top. I need y'all to take notes and write it down. Number one. August 30th. I need you to write that down. Okay? August 30th, I'm backing out of the driveway, me and Jayla. Jayla says, Mama, what's that on the front door? I said, I don't know. We get out, go get it off the door. It's a fucking eviction notice on my front door. August 30th. Do you hear what I said? August 30th. No, not lying. I call Lashondra and I say, what the fuck is this on the door? She said, I don't know. It must be a mistake. No, we didn't buy this house. This house is rented. Okay? The house is rented by a black couple and they follow us on social media. So how fucking embarrassing. How embarrassing. Okay? She says, I don't know. It must be a mistake. Same day, we're leaving. I got two gigs. I got 2 gigs in Atlanta that I got to go to. Labor Day weekend, right? My stomach is killing me because I can't leave for Atlanta with this fucking eviction notice on the door. We get to Atlanta. I do both of my gigs. Okay. I come back from Atlanta September 5th. I say, have you talked to the people? What is this eviction notice about? She says, I haven't heard from them. Okay. September 5th. September 6th, I get up and get dressed and go to the rental office. I go to Remax office. Okay. I had to sit across from this man while he prints off all this stuff and tells me what's been going on for the past 11 months. Okay. Because we ain't been in the house a year. Okay. So I sent Lashondra the funds on August 15th. I pay my boutique rent on the 1st. I pay my house rent on the 15th. Plus late fees. Okay. I sent Lashondra my money August 15th. Okay. Not only did she not go online and make the payment, she waited until August 21st to take them a check. August 24th, the check bounced. This is the 3rd NSF charge. Okay. 3rd NSF. So the people file eviction, right? Because they sick of asking for their money. So this is me, September 6th, sitting across from this man in the rental office telling me this. Okay. I'm in tears. Why? Because y'all already know my story. I've already been homeless. How am I homeless with money in the bank? So I asked the man, I say, what do you need me to do right now, sir? He said, I need you to pay September rent. I go to the bank. I get $2,700 out the bank. Okay, $2,700 that I just earned in Atlanta. Okay, I take it to them. I take it to the rental office. He says, I'm not sure if they're going to let you stay. Okay, listen, this is September 6th. Okay, that I had to pay $2,000 rent and 2 court costs because this was not the first time that they had filed eviction on us. This was not the first time. This is the first time I caught it, but this wasn't the first time. April or May, there was another NSF. right? So I say to him, I say, sir, could you please include me? Please include me since I've been left out. Because as you all know, Lashondra's a property manager.
If you don't know what an NSF is, that is insufficient funds. Insufficient fund. Yeah. Okay.
April or May, there was another NSF, right? So I say to him, I say, sir, could you please include me? Please include me since I've been left out. Because as you all know, Lashondra's a property manager, right? So the last 3 houses we've been in, she has found those houses. I let her pay. I sent her my half. She's supposed to pay the bills. Okay? Listen to me. The man texted me at 9:30 p.m. on Wednesday, September 6th, and said, unfortunately, the $2,700 that you just gave us, the owners still want to move forward with eviction. Unless you all are out the house by September 30th, it's going on your credit report. Okay? Speaking of credit report, on the way to Atlanta, as you all seen in my videos, on the way to Atlanta, she tells me, oh, by the way, I have defaulted on the loan that you co-signed on in 2021. Okay?
Ooh, Chile. Huh? Baby, to catch y'all up to speed, honey, if you ain't catching the beat, honey, you one of the children in the back of the class, honey. Like the person in the chat that just got reported. Honey, baby, yes, honey. Raeshonda is telling us that her and her seemingly perfect marriage, well, not perfect because nobody is perfect, but her and her seemingly ideal marriage with her wife has started to go awry at the end of August when Raeshonda and her daughter found the final eviction notice on the wall, on the door, honey. The final eviction. Keep in mind the final eviction, honey, meaning that there had been eviction notices before, honey, and Lashondra ain't say nothing. They was so defaulted and so back on the rent that the landlord said, no thanks, we rather take getting no rent than trusting y'all to pay it on time any further. There's a lot of lessons in this story, and we just begun, honey. Lesson 1. When it comes to bills, never trust your partner or your spouse 100%. Handle your own business. If anything, you should be backing them up. But at least be aware of what's going on. Be aware of anything that you are spending your coin on, honey. But let's get back into the tea. Let's let Raeshonda finish telling us what's going on.
On the loan, Lashondra, she said May, June. It's fucking September. Okay? Now you're fucking with my credit. Okay? Now you're fucking with my credit. Y'all wanted to know so bad, so that's why we all here. Right? Okay, so here we go. Me sitting outside my boutique crying at 9:30 at night because this man has told us that we have to move. Okay, and then he saw what Lashondra put in that group chat, y'all. She simply said, "What's past due?" ? You heard what the fuck he said. Why would you put that in the doggone group? You heard what he said. He said we got to move out. And the water and sewer bill is more than 90 days past due. So I shut down, right? I'm not talking. I ain't talked to her for 2 days. I still ain't talked to her. So Friday, because y'all need to write these dates down. Friday, September 8th, I'm packing to leave for New York Fashion Week because I get paid to do what the fuck I do. Okay, so I'm going. So I'm packing for New York Fashion Week, and she is talking about, I don't want to go another day with you mad at me and we not talking. I said, Lashondra, my mama gambled away my money, and I ended up homeless, okay? Living in Louisville, Kentucky. And when I said, LaShondra, I don't want to talk to you because I'm going to say something that I may regret. Don't you know that LaShondra then leapt her ass over into my face, nose to nose, talking about you going to talk to me in my face? You going to get bucked at me because I'm mad at you? Do you want to die? Okay? Do you want to die? She's like, I'm going to leave before you, I'm going to leave because you're talking out of anger. I said, no, I'm not talking out of anger. I will put my hands on you. Okay? So that was September 8th. That's the last time that I seen LaShondra face to face, because not only have you triggered me by now making me homeless again, now you're jumping in my face like my ex-husband. Now I'm going to have to put you in the ground. Do you understand what I'm saying? So here we are. I leave. I go to New York. I enjoy New York. I'm on my way back. I'm on my way back from the airport. And her mom calls, trying to figure out what's going on. But the one thing that her mom said to me that shut my whole spirit down, she said to me, Raeshonda, everybody lies. She says, everybody lies. See, the first time I left LaCONdra was December of 2021. I went and stayed in a hotel for a few days because she lied about the dining room table. She told me that her mama gifted us the dining room table in January of 2021. December 2021, I get a knock at my door from Rent-A-Center to repo a fucking table. Now, I'm all over the internet. I could buy 14 fucking tables. But you rented a table and lied about a damn table. Why? Who does that? Insanity. Okay? Insanity. I said, when I came back, LaCONdra, if you lie to me again, I'm leaving. Okay? That was 2021. Now, here we are back in 2023. I'm sitting at the airport. The rental property that she applied for, because we got to move, denied us. Why? Because your fucked up credit, and now you brought my credit down. Because you just told me that you defaulted on the loan that I co-signed on. So, of course, it's not going to get approved. Okay? Listen, I don't know where it is. So here we go. So then I call my best friend, right? I said, best friend, this is what is going on. Okay? She says to me, well, friend, let me tell you, do you know that LaCONdra borrowed $1,000 from me and my wife? What? I said, when? When did she borrow $1,000 from my best friend? She said, about a month before y'all got married. She said that y'all needed money for finish paying for your dress and some other stuff. I said, my daddy bought my dress. I was going to say yes to the dress. Okay? You think they're going to let me walk out of Kleinfeld owing them? Huh? They said they thought I knew. They didn't know that I didn't know that she borrowed money from my friends.
You did. You just thought it was a gift.
Yeah, she told me that they gifted us $1,000. She did not say that she borrowed $1,000 from my friends. It took her a year and a half to pay them back. And they see us out here living our lives and feeling some type of way because my wife owes them money and I don't know it. Okay? So now I'm livid. Now I'm livid. I say, I'm going to lay down. I'm going to lay down. Okay? The next day I get up, I go to the boutique. I'm talking to my friend Ashley at the boutique. I'm telling her, bitch, I'm about to be homeless again. And all the other shit that I found out. And you know what she says to me? She says, well, friend. I said, well, friend, what? LaCONdra owes me money from June. I say, what? She said she owes me money from June. I said, for what? She says when her bishop came down, they stayed at the Airbnb upstairs above the boutique. and I haven't been paid. Okay? So then I get on the phone and I call Lashondra's bishop and I say, hey, my friend Ashley says her and her husband hasn't been paid from the Airbnb stay when y'all came down. She said, let me send you the screenshot.
Oh, swing low, sweet cherry. Coming forth to carry me home, baby. Honey, LaCONdra, Lashondra, minister steal all the people money, honey. Pastor collection plate, baby. Jesus. Ooh, swing low. Child, honey, Lashondra then went from not only owing her wife money, getting them evicted, now she is lying and they owe money to the wife's friends. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening in America? What is happening? What is happening on lesbian TikTok? Child, the earth is ghetto. Lashondra ain't done. It's more team.
Then I found out. And you know what she says to me? She says, well, friend. I said, well, friend, what? Lashondra owes me money from June. I say, what? She said she owes me money from June. I said, for what? She says when her bishop came down, they stayed at the Airbnb upstairs above the boutique. And I haven't been paid. Okay? So then I get on the phone and I call Lashondra's bishop and I say, hey, my friend Ashley says her and her husband hasn't been paid from the Airbnb stay when y'all came down. She said, let me send you the screenshot. She hung the phone up. She hung the phone up and sent me the screenshot. They sent Lashondra that money June 26th. Okay? June 26th. So if you sent the money June 26th, then why hasn't my friend Ashley been paid for the Airbnb stay? Where's the fucking money? Okay? Every time I talk to somebody, she owes them money. Okay? My brother has been cash apping Lashondra his rent for the past 12 months because he lives on that property. I said, what, Morris? He said, yeah, for the past year. So y'all tell me, do y'all think that Lashondra is going to go to the ATM machine or anywhere and withdraw that money, get a money order, and run it through the system? Because she can't run it through as herself because she works there. But it's the fact that you're accepting federal money through your personal cash app. Lashondra hates Jayla. I found out she talked so bad about my child that it brought tears to my eyes. Telling her that she needs to grow up. She don't need to be asking me for money. My child. My child. Meanwhile, your mom co-signed for your car and you're 46, 47. So how can you, talk dirt bad about Jayla? Call her nasty, call her all kind of stuff. My baby. So listen to me. When I noticed that I'm getting booked, right? Oh, you want to be there, but you don't want to work. You want to stare at me in a corner and sulk because it's not you. You want to be in secret competition with the person that you're laying next to for no reason. Ooh. But here's the thing. It had to be found out now, honey, because God ain't even taken, I'm not even where I'm going, right? I'm not even where I'm going yet. So I am staying at my best friend's house because I'm homeless with money in the bank. You're not homeless, bitch. I'm just saying, it ain't my house. You ain't. It ain't my house. This last thing, this right here. So I reach out to Hannah, which is my friend that did my poem at my wedding. I'm telling her what's going on. And she says, well, friend, I said, well, what the fuck now? Because everybody got to tell me something. Because she's going through my friends. She's running through my friends. So let me tell you this. She said, I know you've been booked and busy and you've been out of town. And remember when you did an advertisement for me, I wanted to pay you for that. So I reached out to Lashondra and told her to send me an invoice so that we could pay you. August 28th, they reached out to her and to pay me. And she sent me the screenshots. And the screenshot said, I'm going to send you the invoice from Deliverance by Grace because I can't send it from hello@rllockhart.com without notifying Raeshonda. It says that. Why wouldn't you want me notified about my own motherfucking funds? Why wouldn't you want me notified that somebody's trying to pay me? You laid right next to me and didn't say, hey, babe, somebody reached out trying to pay you for some work that you did. I'm in a bad Tubi movie, y'all. So y'all can think whatever y'all want to about me. I will be a villain. But when I say that I'm done, then I'm done.
Speak your truth, friend.
Thank you, friend. I'm done. And I'm glad that I got it out. I'm glad that I got it out because where's the money? What is happening?
Child, like I was just telling Armand in the chat, honey. Child, honey, destroying relationships and credit all at the same time. Now we got Lashondra is pocketing money from her wife monthly for bills apparently because we behind on rent, water, sewage, cable, greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, hams, rams, hogs, mogs. Like we behind on everything that we could pay monthly. Child. To the point that we evicted so you didn't destroy my credit along with a relationship with a black realtors who follow me, who are aware of my brand. Not only have we done this, but you don't like my child. You heard Raeshonda said that, honey, she's supposed to not like Jay. The brother lives in the HUD housing complex that Lashondra manages. Yet, Pastor pockets. Yes, Pastor pockets your money. Yes, honey, Pastor pockets your pennies. Honey, yes. The brother lives in her housing that is ran by Pastor pocket your pennies, right? He is paying his rent to her through Cash App. Mind you, her housing. He shouldn't be paying much of anything, if anything. Like, I think even today, the max rent that you can pay in HUD housing is like $600 here in Maryland, for example. And that's the max. That's if you're somebody who can afford not to live in HUD housing. Honey, child, that man probably ain't had to pay no rent, honey. His rent was... She done owed the best friend money, honey, the $1,000 from before they got married, and she owes, and Lashondra owes the money from when her pastor, minister, deacon came to visit and stayed at the Airbnb. So far, honey, we got Lashondra racked up at least 20 stacks already just this year. Come on, Raeshonda. What else is more tea? It's more tea. Did I miss anything? Did I forget to review anything else that collection plate captained and done? Yes, when I lived in the hood, I actually got paid to live in the hood because my rent was free and I got a utility stipend. I got a utility check, and my utility stipend was typically each month. It was typically more than my bill, so I would actually get the return. I would get the extra coin, so I was getting paid to live in the hood essentially, and then I got paid to move out. But that's a whole different story, a whole different life. Oh, we haven't got there yet. Be Richard. Don't be doing spoiler alerts. Don't be doing spoiler alerts. We just racking up. So far, we racking up. We racking up where we at now. We racking up where we at now. Lashondra, so far, everybody and their remedial cousin a little bit of money. All right, Raeshonda, fill us in.
And Pastor said something to the effect of, she needs to stop this before she goes back to jail. Now I'm 3 margaritas in, so I had to take my shades off. I said, excuse me.
Hold on. Pastor said what, Raeshonda?
And Pastor said something to the effect of, she needs to stop this before she goes back to jail. Now I'm 3 margaritas in, so I had to take my shades off. I said, excuse me, back to jail. When Lashondra been in jail? For fraud? When was somebody gonna tell me? I believe with my whole heart that she sought me out, that she Googled me, that she found out who I was and what I was doing. And she inserted herself into my life. This was a whole scam. The whole marriage, everything was a scam. I don't believe nothing she's ever said to me. I don't believe none of it.
Woo! Can't wait another song, 'cause tonight we getting longer, babe. Is that okay? 'Cause it's the prime time. Lashondra done been locked out. This ain't it. She professional. Absorb. Take a minute. Now, B. Richard spoiler about to comment. B. Richard said, and asked, did we get into the cheating allegations? Not just yet, B. Not just yet. No worries, love. No worries. Keep me on my toes. Keep me on all 10 of them. Yeah, I got 10. 5 on each one. Yeah. Definitely a scam. Child, honey, what Jasmine say? The hoes is winning. But Jasmine said the hoes is winning. The scammers is winning. What Kaya said, don't trust no Christians. Don't trust no missionaries. Y'all niggas be taking us there 'cause you don't want us no more. I'm sorry. I had Jasmine in my mind. I had that song in my mind. So I had to let it out, or we wasn't going to be able to finish the live properly. Well, let's get into the cheating allegations. It's the prime time.
Be divorced.
And that's what the people been asking me to bring her up. Veer, go on ahead. I'm going to take you off mute, Veer. Go on ahead and speak. What were you saying that got the people in shambles?
Okay, so basically I had said that I was a former tenant in Guardian Court. My address was 6108 Apartment 8 and then 6105 Apartment 5. I had proof in my iPhone 6 of multiple cheating occasions with multiple different people about infidelity. I seen Miss Raeshonda for the very first time pull up in a truck, seen her and Miss LaCONdra hug. After that, I've been trying to find her social media. Never knew she was famous on TikTok. Finally got myself a TikTok founder. I inboxed her. I'm like, hey, here's my number. I'm pretty sure she didn't get it because we were not automatically friends. But I definitely did reach out multiple times. I said, hey, here's my number. Hey, Miss LaShondra's cheating on you. Can you please inbox me back just to see if it's really, you know what I'm saying? So we can speak on it, whatever, this, that, and the third. But without even the cheating, Miss LaShondra has done some very questionable things to the apartment complex. That's why I'm on Miss LaShondra's side to the day I die. I don't care, because I done dealt with Miss LaShondra firsthand. That lady, she, you know, the manipulative type. She's something different. And there's been on 1,000 occasions. Okay, so let me just drop a name real quick, or an address rather, because I don't really know the lady's name. 6105 apartment 8 in that building. That's what she was messing with.
Now,
She
hold
had
on. Are you saying apartment A like Apple or the number 8?
8
Okay.
like great.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's what she was messing with. My house was in the same building. Terrence lives across the street. He's done seen it. We had Desiree and Kiana. Everybody that lives out there, everybody knows. It's like a high school all over again. I'm pretty sure Miss Raeshonda can even testify that it's like a high school. It's a whole bunch of nothing but young kids and some crackheads that walk around all day. And I said I believe her. And
Now, this live stream held by Talks with Trip, this person by the name of Vera Monet is
Honey, okay, y'all know I got to see it. Shout out to Nosy Bystander and Baller Steph on TikTok. Yes, fellow TikTokers. Yeah, shout out. Honey, baby, honey, Jesus. Y'all niggas be taking us there, in the gender neutral niggas, 'cause you don't want us no more. You just break our pockets to the core. Oh, you must want something different. Yes. Hey, Mel. Child, Mel, honey. Mel. It's in shambles. We is in shambles over here, honey. That's why we gotta do little praise breaks and sing breaks and stuff. So if y'all don't know Lashondra, let's meet Lashondra. Yes, con artist herself. Yes, honey, the pickpocketing pastor. Yes, collection plate captain. Yes, honey, money bag sis. Woo! This is your girl. This is your girl. Honey, this is how Lashondra the Con has responded, baby. And the tea still ain't on, but we gonna keep up with Lashondra too, cause we got there. You know we equal opportunity read them around here, honey. We got to see what's going on. Jesus.
Have you ever met someone who just would not tell the truth? They would just not tell the truth. They would lie so much and so often that they couldn't keep up with all of the untruths that they said. It's like they had a constant need to make up stories to please people, and that was the most important thing to them rather than to tell the truth. Maybe that person is you. Maybe at some point in your life you felt it was easier to lie and even more rewarding than being transparent and risking rejection from those people that you want to be close to. Is that you? The truth is that what does not allow us to be transparent is the fear.
This is the closest I've been able to find to a response from Lashondra. Honey. Yes, Mr. Steal Your Money. Yes, Armand said, Little Miss, give me what you got. Give me what you got, young lady. Give me what you got, Big Mom. No, we not laughing at people's trauma. We not laughing at black women's trauma today. I mean, we gotta wait. We gotta wait for the score to get back up, honey. You know, right now, honey, cisgender, heterosexual black men is down. Have they came up from the 500 points? Have they? Have they come back up? No, they ain't come back. Well, we gotta talk about a cisgender that's, I don't think it's straight. You know, we don't like to assume people sexuality over here. Even though, you know, I called him a butch queen. Y'all will see me call him a butch queen. But, you know, butch queen is our identity. I don't think I'm gonna be able to save myself. What's next? What's next? What's next? Oh no. More tea, honey. Shout out to one of our melanemic sibling, Bre. One of our melanemic cousins. Shout out to Crazy Alex ass, honey. She's crazy. She's cool. More tea. Alex, a nosy ass white girl, honey. And you know they be knowing about law enforcement and searching. Alex running.
There's also a whole 40 page about Ray and Lashondra. I'm Team Ray all day, every day. Okay, I love her. Let's get that clear. I find it really messed up that so many women are commenting saying there's no way she didn't know who she was married to. Y'all, we don't know when our husbands are cheating. We don't know a lot of shit. There is a way, okay? I said this earlier. If I was paying, I pay the bills, okay? My husband gives me the money, I pay the bills. He never sees a receipt, he never sees a bill. Whatever I say give me, he gives me. And he just assumes it's paid. Alright? Let's just make that clear. But I'm pretty sure if she knew that Lashondra had all these evictions, let me just say I looked her up and she has two different names, one with the middle name Liz and one with the middle name Chalise or something like that. She had 47 addresses from 2000, okay, from the year 2000. She has like 20 something phone numbers. Okay, something's going on here. She has a business that she created in 2018 in Kentucky. She has like 4 or 5 liens like with the IRS and the state.
I told y'all Alex ass was nosy, honey, nosy crazy white girl. She self-proclaimed crazy, honey. You know, honey. That's why I be telling y'all don't be putting y'all hands on white people. Y'all might be, you know, hitting Caucasian stuff. You got, we don't condone violence. We don't condone. Let's get back to Alex. We don't condone violence. We don't condone violence.
She has like 4 or 5 liens like with the IRS and the state tax. She has, what else was it on there? I'm about to show you. Okay, so that was bankruptcy 7, discharged 2014. I just blocked out like the addresses, but of course that is the business that I found in Kentucky. Here is one eviction in 2001, 2002, 2003, another one in 2003, one in 2004, another in 2004, May 19th, 2004. Like something's going on. 2005, 2008, 2010, 2009. Like it's so much, okay? So much.
Shout out to Alex. Support Alex, honey. Yes, Alex. Alex is one of those creators, honey. When we want her to find racist people and stuff like that, she'll do it for us too. So yeah, shout out to Alex. Go support Alex, honey. Alex is fighting a good fight, honey. All right, let's see. Let's check back in with Connie. Let's see how Preacher Peel Your Pockets is doing, honey.
This right here is what I'm going to show y'all what happens when people don't keep their LG&E on, when they don't keep their lights and their gas. You ruin our Frigidaire. Got maggots and stuff. And now my guys got to take time out their precious day, and they already busy, to clean up a Frigidaire so we can save it so we don't have to buy another Frigidaire. I'm sick of it. So we can't even save it. It's too many. Too many maggots. Look at it up there. We gotta save it. So now we gotta
trigger warning. I didn't know we was doing all that. Y'all got I didn't know that video was doing all that. Mel, why is you not screening videos, Mel? Honey, Mel, right now, y'all, Mel is shout out to Mel in the chat, y'all. Right now, Mel is what you call it, Mel? You like testing producer? What you call it? 90-day Mel is like the 90 is currently, under 90-day evaluation for being a producer. Mel didn't tell me about the bugs and stuff. I guess stuff like that don't bother Mel, huh? But long story short, this is where we at. Honey. Connie, your girl Connie want to do daily devotions, honey. Your girl Connie want y'all to still hit that Cash App and all kinds of stuff, honey. But your girl Connie ain't got nothing to say about divorce, eviction, being fraud, nothing like this. And of course, we learned something new that apparently Lashondra ain't even the bitch name.
Bitch, you on here reading scripture? Where the fuck that money at, bitch? Where is the money, Lashondra? And then, hold on, Lashondra not even her motherfucking name.
Not even her motherfucking name. Go and support Beautifully Chocolate, honey. Yeah. It used to be a thing where we highlighted, at least one woman of color every episode. Baby, we're just going through it all the time. I'm just going to continue stealing content from y'all, from my women of color content creator friends, because no shade, y'all content be the best. Next, Kate, let's check in with our girl Raeshonda, because you ain't got to pick a side, but I picked a side, honey. And I am team Raeshonda, honey. ShopAIF, honey. Raeshonda is an entrepreneur, honey. She's out here getting that coin, honey. She thought she could trust Connie with the coin, but Kanisha can't be trusted with the coin, honey. Apparently, Lord, baby, can't be trusted with a coin collection plate, honey. Can't be trusted with a lease, honey. Can't be trusted with no type of contract, including a wedding contract. Is y'all even married? If Congolisa real name ain't Lashondra, then what? Is y'all really married? Is this another? Is you about to get Shirley Strawberry, friend? Friend, you might be about to get Shirley Strawberry and not even be legally tied to this woman. Friend, honey, she gonna have to pay you reparations now. Let's check in with friend.
Hey y'all, so this video is gonna be a little different. I have debated on how to say this, when to say it, do I need to say it? But I just have to. With the holidays coming up and you all are already inboxing and commenting, things are gonna look a little different around here. Me and Lashondra are no longer together. I filed for divorce last week. I'm not going to explain now. I will talk about it when I feel like talking about it. I will leave the comments on as long as they are respectful. Our children are going through a lot right now. So I just wanted to get on here to let you all know what is going on. The past 30 days has been absolutely wild. Life definitely has been lifing. But I wanted you all to know that I love y'all and thank y'all for the support. This already was not a couples page, but I know that you are used to seeing her and us for the past 2 years, and we've been together 6. So I do not say this lightly. I have thought about it, what I'm going to say, how I'm going to say it, and I just got to say it. So I love you all. Have a great weekend. Bye.
And to catch ShopAIF, yes, honey. And to catch y'all up to speed, friend, that was before Friends in her live. Friend said that she ain't discussing it no more, honey. And that's that. And that's the end of it. But this is what I gotta say to all the content creators and all the people who like to make content, who ain't necessarily, I don't know, but the people, people who have dumbass takes. Let's put it like that. This is what I gotta say to y'all. Okay.
What I've come to understand and know is that we exist. We were created.
And this is why you cannot trust a doc. You can't trust dying, especially a dying that's a minister. Like, Girl, you done lied and scammed and bulldagged your way right into the jailhouse.
Yeah, I know you're a bush queen with your 40-inch kinky twist, but that does not give you the right. Now, this whole tea with Ray and LaCONdra is not a free pass for y'all to be homophobic against lesbians. Honey, it's so many things that you could say about Connie without disrespecting a whole group of lesbians. Now, you might be disrespecting a whole group of scammers. No, we're not doing lesbophobic during Virgo season. Now, it's so many things you could say about ministers steal your money, just like it's so many things I could say about you. And I would never have to use the word fat. Didn't I tell y'all about letting the Insta-famous Facebookers over here? It's all downhill. It's all downhill from here. Once they found out we was getting paid, it was a wrap. Now everybody and they remediate. Oh, now see, we don't need to go no further. We don't need to go no further because everybody can get it, and I don't want to. We're not here to disrespect other platforms. Mind you, I'm talking shit. I'm on all of them. And if you're familiar with my ballroom episodes, if you be here on Tuesdays, then you know, honey, that Lego was signing me, and Lego was telling me that everybody doesn't find my brand of humor humorous. I was explaining to Lego that I'm not here for everybody to like. I'm here for the people who do like my humor to love it. Because it doesn't exist anymore. People are scared. Jesus. Horrible. But the moral of the story, we're not going to use this as an excuse to be so homophobic, honey. Us content creators, even us shady content creators, honey, we got so much material here to work with. And since we here in the chat, hey Sharon, in the chat, can we start the poll? We're going to do a poll on the name for Lashondra. We're going to do a new poll on the name for Lashondra Lockhart. I don't think we ever going to know a real name unless we get like a Hulu biopic or something. So we just going to have to vote on a real name. We already got LaCONdra. We already got LaCONdra. We already got Pastor Picky Pockets. We already got the ones that I said in the chat earlier. I don't remember what the hell I said because, I really don't be thinking when I be talking. If you liked any of those, you can put that in the chat, honey. If you have any names of your own or what you think her real name may be, if you think she's an Abigail, if you think she's a Cynthia, if you think she's a Daphne, if you think she's a, we can go with real names too.